It's time to feed a hungry mama goat and her little baby goat. Here's some fresh goat food for you. Come on out. Where's that baby goat? Got some fresh oak, swamp teddy, wild blueberry, freshly cut for the goats. It's very important that the baby goats can forage somewhat more as they would naturally at an early age. I'm afraid it's a big problem on a lot of these farms. So they got them cooped up too much, and hay and pellets is not the way to start a life, folks. At the same time, when you got a heavy use area, you don't want them trimming off the ground level too much. And this particular heavy use area's got a problem with that because there's grass in here. If there's just the two of them, you would think it's a minimized risk for the parasites coming up the shortened forage material. But no, folks, it's a serious risk. And that has to be dealt with. In the winter months, I would prefer that all this grass be, well, as it will be, it'll be dormant. It goes dormant. But we don't want hardly anything green growing. So we would prefer to put a lot of organic materials like wood chips and pine bark and leaves and just get the ground level completely non-forageable and have the goats completely relying on the introduced feed when they're locked down in an area like this. That's the way to do it, folks, because otherwise you get them nibbling on little things that might grow, and that's where the parasites are when they're just an inch or two in height. So it's coming on. First frosts are expected next week, and so there's a keen awareness of what a heavy loose area has to look like and how it's managed for the goats. Keep in mind, this is for 3 tough months in the winter, and as much as possible we have timed things so that baby goats would be born towards the latter end of that into the early spring. But we've had 2 baby goats born early here just 2-3 weeks ago, so they need extra special attention. It's wonderful to see this little baby goat out here nibbling on these leaves with a mama.